micro tears in your skin barrier, leading to increased sensitivity and irritation. For these reasons, dermatologists typically recommend avoiding physical scrubs if you have acne. Chemical exfoliation is gentler and more effective. There are two main types of chemical exfoliants: alpha-hydroxy acids, AHAs, and beta-hydroxy acids, BHAs. AHAs, including glycolic acid and lactic acid, are water-soluble and work on the skin's surface. They're excellent for general exfoliation, improving texture, and reducing the appearance of fine lines. However, they don't penetrate into oil-filled pores effectively. BHAs, particularly salicylic acid, are oil-soluble and can penetrate into sebum-filled pores, making them ideal for acne-prone skin. Salicylic acid dissolves the sebum and dead skin cell plug within the follicle, directly preventing and treating comedones. For acne-prone skin, exfoliating 2 to 3 times weekly with salicylic acid is generally appropriate. Some people with very resilient skin can tolerate daily use, while those with sensitive skin may do better with once or twice weekly exfoliation. Begin conservatively with 2 to 3 times weekly, observing how your skin responds over 2 to 3 weeks before increasing frequency. Exfoliation products come in various formats. Exfoliating cleansers contain salicylic acid and are used during your regular cleansing routine. These are gentle and convenient for daily use. Exfoliating toners are applied after cleansing and before other treatments. They're typically stronger than cleansers and are meant to be left on the skin. Exfoliating serums and treatments are the most concentrated forms and are usually applied 2 to 3 times weekly. Exfoliating masks are meant to be applied for a specific duration, usually 10 to 15 minutes, then rinsed off. When starting exfoliation, begin with a lower concentration of salicylic acid, typically 0.5% to 1%, and gradually work up to 2% as your skin builds tolerance. Many beginners make the mistake of jumping to high concentrations, causing excessive irritation, dryness, and peeling. This leads them to conclude that exfoliation doesn't work for them when the actual problem was starting too strong. The exfoliation process requires proper technique. Apply your exfoliating product to clean, completely dry skin. Applying to damp skin increases irritation and reduces effectiveness. Use your fingertips to apply the product gently, spreading it evenly across your face, paying special attention to areas where acne is most prevalent. Some exfoliating products are meant to be left on overnight, while others are rinsed off after a specific duration. Follow product instructions carefully. During the initial exfoliation period, expect some adjustment. Your skin may experience mild redness, slight dryness, or mild peeling. This is normal and typically subsides within 1 to 2 weeks as your skin adapts. However, if you experience severe irritation, excessive peeling, or significant discomfort, reduce your exfoliation frequency or concentration. Listen to your skin, it will tell you what it needs. Never combine multiple exfoliating products on the same day, and especially avoid combining exfoliants with other strong actives like retinoids or benzoyl peroxide on the same night initially. This overexfoliation damages your skin barrier, causes excessive irritation, and can actually worsen acne. Once your skin is accustomed to each product individually, you can sometimes combine them, but do so cautiously and only if your skin tolerates it well. Some people experience purging when they begin exfoliation, where acne temporarily worsens as the exfoliant brings impurities to the skin surface. This is generally a positive sign that the product is working, and it usually subsides within 1 to 2 weeks. However, if purging lasts longer than 2 to 3 weeks or becomes unbearable, discontinue the product and consult a dermatologist. After exfoliating, your skin barrier is compromised and needs careful management. Moisturize generously with a product suitable for your skin type. Avoid other potentially irritating ingredients like vitamin C, niacinamide in high concentrations, or peptides on exfoliation days. Stick to basic cleanse, exfoliate, and moisturize. Use sunscreen religiously, as exfoliated skin is more susceptible to UV damage. Seasonal variations affect exfoliation needs. During winter, when skin is naturally drier, you may need to reduce exfoliation frequency. During summer, when skin is oilier and more resilient, you might tolerate more frequent exfoliation. Listen to your skin and adjust accordingly. Results from regular exfoliation appear gradually. After 4 weeks of consistent exfoliation with salicylic acid, you should notice smoother texture, fewer comedones, and generally improved skin clarity. Acne lesions should appear flatter and less inflamed. However, exfoliation is most effective as part of a comprehensive acne treatment plan, not as a standalone solution. Guide 4: Salicylic Acid, the Science, Concentrations, and Complete Application Guide. Salicylic acid has been a cornerstone of acne treatment for decades, and understanding its mechanism and proper use is essential for anyone dealing with acne. Salicylic acid is a beta-hydroxy acid, BHA, meaning it's oil-soluble. This oil solubility is what makes it particularly effective for acne-prone skin. It can penetrate into oil-filled pores where other water-soluble ingredients cannot reach. Salicylic acid works through multiple mechanisms. First, it acts as a keratolytic, meaning it helps dissolve the protein bonds between dead skin cells, promoting cell shedding. Inside the follicle, it dissolves the sebum and dead skin cell mixture that forms come-done plugs. Second, it has mild antibacterial properties, helping reduce bacterial colonization within blocked pores. Third, it has anti-inflammatory effects, reducing the redness and irritation associated with acne lesions. Fourth, it can stimulate cellular turnover, promoting healthier skin overall. Salicylic acid comes in various concentrations, typically ranging from 0.5% to 2%. The concentration directly correlates with effectiveness and also with irritation potential. A 0.5% solution is very gentle, making it suitable for sensitive skin or those new to salicylic acid. A 1% solution is considered standard for most people with acne-prone skin, providing a good balance between effectiveness and tolerability. A 2% solution is the maximum recommended concentration for at-home use, offering significant exfoliating power but requiring experienced use to avoid over-irritation. Professional-grade salicylic acid can be applied at concentrations up to 20 to 30% during chemical peels, but these are only performed in clinical settings and are significantly stronger than over-the-counter products. Salicylic acid products come in numerous formats, each with advantages and disadvantages. Cleansers containing 0.5 to 2% salicylic acid are the gentlest form. You use them daily during your regular cleansing routine, and the short contact time limits irritation while still providing exfoliating benefits. Cleansers are ideal for maintaining clear skin and for beginners new to salicylic acid. Toners or liquid exfoliants contain higher concentrations and are left on the skin, providing more potent exfoliation than cleansers. These are typically applied after cleansing and before other treatments, 2 to 3 times weekly. They provide more dramatic exfoliation than cleansers but also carry weeks or even months without fully resolving. Unlike typical acne that might be spread across the face, hormonal acne often appears in the same locations repeatedly. The hormonal pattern of acne is highly telling. Many women notice breakouts occur in a predictable pattern related to their menstrual cycle. Breakouts might appear 3 to 5 days before menstruation begins, resolve during menstruation, then reappear in the luteal phase, after ovulation. This cyclical pattern is a clear indicator of hormonal involvement. Some women break out only during specific phases of their cycle, while others experience breakouts throughout the cycle with worsening at predictable times. Hormonal acne results from heightened skin sensitivity to androgens, particularly testosterone and DHT, dihydrotestosterone. These male hormones stimulate sebaceous glands to produce more sebum, even in the presence of normal hormone levels. Additionally, androgens promote follicular hyperkeratinization and may increase colonization of acne-causing bacteria. Women's testosterone levels fluctuate with their menstrual cycle, with higher levels during the luteal phase, explaining the predictable timing of hormonal acne breakouts. Recognizing hormonal acne requires tracking your breakouts. Keep a calendar marking breakout dates and your menstrual cycle dates for 2 to 3 months. If breakouts cluster around specific menstrual cycle phases, hormonal acne is likely. Polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, a condition affecting ovulation and hormone regulation, often causes severe hormonal acne. Women with PCOS typically have elevated androgen levels and irregular menstrual cycles. Topical acne treatments alone are often insufficient for hormonal acne. While they help manage symptoms, they don't address the underlying hormonal cause. Therefore, treating hormonal acne often requires systemic, oral, medications that regulate hormones or reduce skin sensitivity to hormones. Hormonal contraceptives are the first-line treatment for hormonal acne in women who desire birth control. The hormones in birth control pills suppress ovulation and, importantly for acne, reduce circulating androgen levels. Specifically, oral contraceptives increase sex hormone-binding globulin, SHBG, a protein that binds androgens and makes them unavailable to skin cells. The result is reduced sebum production and decreased follicular keratinization. Not all birth control pills are equally effective for acne. Combination pills containing estrogen and progestin are effective. However, some progestins have androgenic properties, meaning they act similarly to testosterone, and can worsen acne. Progestins with lower or no androgenic activity include norgestimate, desogestrel, and drospirenone. Birth control pills specifically approved for acne treatment by the FDA include orthotricycline, norgestimate, estrostep, norethindrone, Yaz, drospirenone, and Bayaz, drospirenone with additional vitamins. These pills typically show acne improvement after 3 to 4 months of use, with maximum improvement by 6 months. Starting a new birth control pill doesn't immediately improve acne. Acne often temporarily worsens in the first 1 to 2 months as your body adjusts to new hormone levels. This temporary worsening isn't a sign the pill won't work, it's normal. Stick with your chosen pill for at least 3 months before concluding it isn't working. If after 3 months acne hasn't improved, discuss switching to a different progestin or a different pill formulation with your gynecologist or dermatologist. Spironolactone is an alternative or complementary treatment for hormonal acne. This medication is a potassium-sparing diuretic that also acts as an androgen receptor antagonist, blocking androgens from affecting skin cells. Spironolactone is typically used at doses of 50 to 100 mg daily for acne treatment. It's often prescribed in combination with birth control pills for additional effectiveness. Spironolactone requires careful monitoring. Potential side effects include dizziness, lightheadedness, menstrual irregularities, and breast tenderness. More serious but rare complications include elevated potassium levels that can affect heart rhythm. Regular blood tests monitoring kidney function and potassium levels are necessary when taking spironolactone. Despite these considerations, many dermatologists consider spironolactone an excellent option for hormonal acne, particularly when combined with topical treatments and possibly birth control pills. Lifestyle factors significantly impact hormonal acne. Stress increases cortisol production, which increases androgen activity and sebum production. Implementing stress reduction techniques like meditation, yoga, regular exercise, and adequate sleep improves hormonal balance and acne. Regular aerobic exercise appears particularly beneficial for hormonal regulation. Diet influences hormonal acne through multiple mechanisms. High glycemic foods spike blood sugar and insulin, stimulating sebaceous gland activity and androgen production. Reducing refined carbohydrates and sugar while increasing complex carbohydrates, fiber, and whole foods helps regulate blood sugar and improve acne. Some research suggests dairy products, particularly skim milk, may trigger acne through hormonal pathways. Reducing dairy or switching to hormone-free milk might help if dairy appears to worsen your acne. Insulin resistance, common in women with PCOS, worsens hormonal acne. Reducing refined carbohydrates and sugar, eating regular meals with balanced macronutrients, and maintaining healthy body weight improves insulin sensitivity and can significantly reduce acne. Adding inositol supplementation may help with insulin resistance in some women. Discuss this with your healthcare provider. When to consider professional treatment for hormonal acne. If your acne is severe, widespread, or causes significant psychological distress, see a dermatologist and gynecologist together. If topical treatments haven't adequately controlled your acne after 3 months of consistent use, discuss systemic treatment options. If you suspect hormonal imbalances, irregular periods, excessive hair growth, fertility issues, see both specialists. Guide 8. Natural and evidence-based home remedies for mild to moderate acne. While prescription and over-the-counter acne treatments are scientifically validated and highly effective, several natural ingredients have research supporting their acne-fighting properties. These natural remedies can supplement professional treatments or be used alone for mild acne. Understanding which natural ingredients are evidence-based versus marketing hype is crucial. Tea tree oil is one of the most researched natural acne remedies. Multiple studies demonstrate its antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. Tea tree oil kills acne-causing bacteria and reduces inflammation associated with pimples. However, undiluted tea tree oil is irritating and can cause contact dermatitis, redness, and dryness. Always dilute tea tree oil with a carrier oil like coconut oil, jojoba oil, or argan oil before applying to skin. A typical dilution is 5 to 10% tea tree oil mixed with carrier oil. Apply this diluted mixture as a spot treatment to individual pimples using a cotton swab. Don't apply to your entire face, as this may be overly drying. Aloe vera has well-documented anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. Pure aloe vera gel, applied directly from the leaf or as a pure gel product, soothes inflamed acne, reduces redness, and promotes healing. Aloe vera doesn't have the side effects associated with many acne treatments. It won't dry your skin excessively or cause irritation. Apply pure aloe vera gel as a spot treatment or all over your face as a lightweight moisturizer. Most people tolerate aloe vera well, though some experience mild irritation. If you're allergic to plants in the Liliaceae family, lilies, onions, garlic, you might react to aloe. Honey, particularly raw and manuka honey, has antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and healing properties. Raw honey contains enzymes and compounds that fight bacteria and reduce inflammation. It's gentle and suitable even for sensitive skin. Apply raw honey as an occasional face mask. Mix a small amount with water to create a spreadable consistency. Apply to clean skin for 10 to 15 minutes, then rinse with lukewarm water. You can do this 1 to 2 times weekly. Some people apply honey directly to pimples as a spot treatment. Honey is gentle, affordable, and many people find it effective for mild acne. Green tea contains powerful antioxidants called catechins that have antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and sebum-reducing properties. Studies demonstrate that topical green tea application reduces acne severity. Brew strong green tea, allow it to cool completely, and use it as a rinse after cleansing, as a toner, or apply it to your face with a cotton pad. Alternatively, use a face mask or moisturizer containing green tea extract. Many commercial skincare products now include green tea for its antioxidant benefits. Most people tolerate green tea topically well, though those with sensitive skin might experience
Hello and welcome to this calm, peaceful space. Take a moment to settle in, breathe deeply, and let any tension in your body soften. Today we're going to explore one of the most fundamental aspects of skincare, something so essential yet so often misunderstood: the importance of gentle cleansing. Cleansing is where your skincare journey begins and ends each day. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. Yet despite its importance, cleansing is frequently done incorrectly, too harshly, too often, or with products that strip rather than cleanse. Let's change that together. First, let's understand what cleansing actually is and what it should accomplish. Cleansing is the process of removing impurities from your skin's surface. These impurities include dirt, environmental pollutants, excess oil, dead skin cells, makeup, and sunscreen. Throughout the day and night, all of these accumulate on your skin, and they need to be removed so your skin can function properly and absorb the beneficial products you apply afterward. But here's the crucial distinction. Cleansing should remove impurities without removing your skin's natural protective elements. Your skin has a delicate moisture barrier, a lipid layer that keeps water in and irritants out. It has a natural pH balance. It has beneficial microorganisms that form your skin's microbiome. Harsh cleansing disrupts all of these, leaving your skin vulnerable, irritated, and imbalanced. Think of your skin barrier like the walls of your home. You want to clean the walls, but you wouldn't use a power washer inside your house. That would damage the walls, strip the paint, and create more problems than it solves. The same principle applies to your skin. Gentle cleansing cleans effectively while preserving the integrity of your skin's protective structures. Let's talk about what gentle cleansing feels like. When you cleanse gently, your skin should feel clean and fresh afterward, but never tight, stripped, or squeaky. That squeaky clean feeling that many people associate with good cleansing is actually a sign of over-cleansing. It means you've removed too much of your skin's natural oils, disrupting your moisture barrier. After proper gentle cleansing, your skin should feel soft, comfortable, and ready to receive moisturizer. There should be no stinging, burning, or excessive redness. Your skin might be slightly pink from the massage and warm water, but it should calm down within a few minutes. Now, let's discuss how to cleanse gently, step by step. Begin with the right water temperature. Many people use water that's far too hot, thinking it will open pores and clean more deeply. But hot water can actually damage your skin's protective barrier, cause broken capillaries, and strip away beneficial oils. Cold water, on the other hand, can be uncomfortable and doesn't allow cleansers to work effectively. The ideal temperature is lukewarm, warm enough to be comfortable and help dissolve oils, but not hot enough to cause damage. When you turn on the water, test it with your hand first. It should feel neutral against your skin, neither hot nor cold. This simple adjustment can make a significant difference in how your skin responds to cleansing. Next, choose a gentle cleanser. Look for products labeled as gentle, hydrating, or pH balanced. Avoid cleansers with harsh sulfates, which are the ingredients that create lots of foam but can also strip your skin. Avoid cleansers with alcohol high on the ingredient list. Avoid anything that feels drying or tight after use. The best cleanser for you is one that removes impurities but leaves your skin feeling comfortable. It might be a creamy cleanser, a gel cleanser, a cleansing oil, or a cleansing milk. The texture matters less than how your skin responds. If you have dry or sensitive skin, you'll likely prefer creamier formulas. If you have oily skin, you might prefer lighter gels. But these are guidelines, not rules. Trust your skin's feedback. When you apply your cleanser, use only a small amount, usually about the size of a nickel or quarter. You don't need a handful of product to cleanse effectively. In fact, using too much can make it harder to rinse completely and may leave residue on your skin. Apply the cleanser to damp skin, not dry skin. Dampen your face first with lukewarm water, then apply your cleanser. This helps the cleanser spread more easily and work more effectively. Now comes the actual cleansing process. Using your fingertips, massage the cleanser onto your skin using gentle circular motions. Don't scrub, don't pull, don't press hard. Just gentle rhythmic circles covering your entire face, your jawline, and down to your neck. Take your time with this massage. Aim for at least 60 seconds, perhaps even 2 minutes. This isn't wasted time, it's essential time. The gentle massage stimulates circulation, helps the cleanser break down impurities, and turns cleansing into a meditative practice. As you massage, breathe slowly and deeply. Feel the tension in your facial muscles release. This is self-care. Pay attention to areas where dirt and oil tend to accumulate, around your nose, your chin, your hairline, and behind your ears. But maintain that same gentle pressure everywhere. No area of your face needs aggressive scrubbing. If you wear makeup or sunscreen, you might benefit from the double cleansing method in the evening. The first cleanse uses an oil-based cleanser or cleansing balm to dissolve these products. The second cleanse uses your regular gentle cleanser to remove any remaining impurities. This two-step process ensures thorough cleansing without requiring harsh products or aggressive scrubbing. After massaging your cleanser for a minute or more, it's time to rinse. This step is just as important as the cleansing itself. Rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water, using your hands to splash water onto your face until every trace of cleanser is gone. Incomplete rinsing can leave residue that clogs pores and irritates skin. Many people rush the rinsing step, but it deserves the same attention and time as the cleansing. Take your time. Make sure your hairline is rinsed. Make sure your jaw and neck are rinsed. Make sure there's no cleanser left around your nose or in the creases beside your nose. Once you're confident all the cleanser is removed, splash your face with cool, not cold water once or twice. This helps close your pores and feels refreshing. Then gently pat your face dry with a clean, soft towel. Pat, don't rub. Rubbing creates unnecessary friction and can irritate your skin, especially when it's damp and vulnerable. Now let's address one of the most common cleansing mistakes: over-cleansing. In our culture, there's often an assumption that more is better, that squeaky clean means truly clean. But with skin, this isn't true. Over-cleansing strips your skin of its natural protective oils, which then triggers your skin to produce even more oil to compensate. This creates a vicious cycle. You cleanse harshly because your skin is oily, but the harsh cleansing makes your skin produce more oil, so you cleanse even more harshly. The solution is to cleanse gently and trust the process. When you stop stripping your skin, it stops overproducing oil. It takes time, usually several weeks, for your skin to rebalance, but it will happen if you're patient and consistent with gentle cleansing. Most people only need to truly cleanse once or twice a day. In the morning, many people can simply rinse with water, especially if they have dry or sensitive skin. In the evening, cleanse thoroughly to remove the day's accumulation. If you exercise or sweat during the day, you might cleanse after your workout. But beyond that, additional cleansing is usually unnecessary and potentially harmful. Let's talk about cleansing tools. Washcloths, cleansing brushes, sponges. There are countless tools marketed for facial cleansing. Do you need them? Welcome, and take a moment to breathe. Let yourself settle into this peaceful space where we'll explore together how to choose a moisturizer that truly serves your skin. There's no rush, no pressure, just gentle guidance as we navigate this essential aspect of skincare. Moisturizer is perhaps the most important product in your skincare routine. It doesn't matter if you have dry skin, oily skin, or anything in between. Every skin type needs and benefits from proper moisturization. Yet choosing the right moisturizer can feel overwhelming when you're faced with endless options, conflicting advice, and marketing claims that promise miracles. Let's start by understanding what moisturizer actually does and why your skin needs it. Your skin is constantly losing water through a process called transepidermal water loss. Water evaporates from the deeper layers of your skin through the outer layer and into the environment. This is a natural, unavoidable process, but when you lose too much water, your skin becomes dehydrated, compromised, and unable to function optimally. A good moisturizer does two essential things. It delivers hydration to your skin, and it helps prevent water loss by creating a protective barrier. Think of it as both giving your skin a drink and putting a lid on the glass so the water doesn't evaporate away. When your skin is properly moisturized, it's comfortable, resilient, and better able to protect itself from irritation and environmental stress. When your skin is dehydrated, it becomes sensitive, dull, and more prone to all kinds of concerns, even excessive oil production, which might seem counterintuitive, but is actually your skin's way of trying to compensate for lack of moisture. Now let's talk about the different types of moisturizers and how to understand which might be right for you. Moisturizers generally fall into 3 categories based on their primary ingredients: humectants, emollients, and occlusives. A good moisturizer usually contains a combination of all 3, but in different proportions depending on what your skin needs. Humectants are ingredients that attract water. They draw moisture from the environment and from the deeper layers of your skin up to the surface. Common humectants include hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and aloe vera. These ingredients are wonderful for hydration, but they work best when sealed in with other ingredients. In very dry environments, humectants alone can actually draw too much water from your skin, so they need to be paired with occlusives. Emollients are ingredients that soften and smooth your skin. They fill in the gaps between skin cells, making your skin feel silky and look more refined. Common emollients include plant oils, shea butter, and various fatty acids. Emollients make your skin feel comfortable and help repair the skin barrier. Occlusives are ingredients that create a physical barrier on your skin's surface to prevent water loss. They're like a protective seal. Common occlusives include petrolatum, dimethicone, and various waxes. While occlusives can feel heavy, they're incredibly effective at locking in moisture, especially for very dry skin. Understanding these categories helps you read ingredient lists and understand what a moisturizer will do. But you don't need to become a cosmetic chemist to choose a good moisturizer. You just need to understand your skin's needs and how different moisturizer textures typically perform. Let's talk about moisturizer textures and formulations. Gel moisturizers are lightweight and water-based. They absorb quickly and don't leave a heavy feeling on the skin. Gels are often preferred by people with oily or acne-prone skin, or those who live in hot, humid climates. They typically contain more humectants and fewer occlusives. Gel moisturizers are refreshing and comfortable, but they may not provide enough moisture for very dry skin or harsh weather conditions. Lotion moisturizers are liquid and lightweight, but contain more emollients than gels. They spread easily and absorb well without feeling too heavy. Lotions work well for normal to slightly dry skin and are versatile across different seasons and climates. They provide good hydration without overwhelming the skin. Cream moisturizers are thicker and richer. They contain more emollients and occlusives, making them more nourishing and protective. Creams are ideal for dry skin, nighttime use, or harsh weather conditions. They take longer to absorb but provide deeper, longer-lasting moisturization. If you have oily skin, you might find creams too heavy for daytime use, but they could work beautifully at night. Ointments and balms are the heaviest, most occlusive options. They're primarily oil-based and create a strong protective barrier. These are best for extremely dry skin, damaged skin barriers, or specific areas that need extra protection, like lips or hands. Most people don't use these on their face except in cases of severe dryness or barrier damage. Now, how do you choose what's right for you? Start by honestly assessing your skin's current state. How does your skin feel throughout the day? Does it feel tight, especially after cleansing? Does it look flaky or rough? If so, your skin is likely dry and needs a richer moisturizer with more emollients and occlusives. Does your skin feel oily, especially by midday? Does it look shiny? If so, you might assume you don't need moisturizer, but that's often incorrect. Many people with oily skin are actually dehydrated, lacking water, not oil. Their skin produces excess oil trying to compensate for the lack of moisture. These skin types often benefit from lightweight, hydrating gel or lotion moisturizers. Does your skin feel different in different areas? Perhaps oily in your T-zone but dry on your cheeks? This is combination skin, and you have two options. Use one balanced moisturizer everywhere, or use different moisturizers in different zones. Most people find that one well-chosen moisturizer works fine for their entire face, but you can customize if needed. Consider your climate and environment. If you live somewhere hot and humid, lighter moisturizers usually work better. If you live somewhere cold and dry, or if you spend time in air-conditioned or heated spaces, you'll likely need richer moisturization. Your moisturizer needs might change with the seasons, lighter in summer, richer in winter. Think about when you'll be using the moisturizer. Morning moisturizers are often lighter because they need to sit well under sunscreen and makeup. Evening moisturizers can be richer because you don't need to worry about how they layer with other products or how they look. Some people use the same moisturizer morning and night, while others prefer different formulas. There's no wrong approach, just what works for you. Consider any specific skin concerns you're addressing. If you're dealing with acne, look for non-comedogenic moisturizers that won't clog pores. If you have sensitive or reactive skin, look for fragrance-free, minimal ingredient formulas. If you're concerned about aging, you might want a moisturizer with added antioxidants or peptides. Now let's talk about how to actually test if a moisturizer is working for you. When you try a new moisturizer, give it at least a week or two before deciding if it's right. Your skin needs time to adjust and respond. After applying the moisturizer, notice how your skin feels immediately. Does the moisturizer absorb comfortably, or does it sit on top of your skin feeling greasy? Does it sting or burn? Any stinging or burning is a red flag. That's not normal adjustment, that's irritation. Check how your skin feels an hour after application. Is it still comfortable, or does it feel tight again? If it feels tight quickly, the moisturizer isn't providing enough hydration or barrier protection for your needs. Notice how your skin feels at the end of the day. If you're constantly wanting to reapply moisturizer because your skin feels uncomfortable, the formula isn't right for you. If you applied it in the morning and your skin still feels comfortable in the afternoon, that's a good sign. Look at your skin in the mirror after a few days of consistent use. Does it look healthy and balanced, or does it look more congested, oily, or irritated? Your skin will tell you clearly if a product isn't working. Pay attention to
These are often effective for mild to moderate acne. Prescription topical treatments, tretinoin, adapalene, azelaic acid, cost $20-100 plus per month depending on insurance. Generic versions are often affordable, brand name versions cost more. Oral antibiotics, doxycycline generic, cost $10 to $30 per month typically, making them affordable. Oral isotretinoin can be expensive, $200-500 plus per month, even though the generic is relatively affordable. However, insurance typically covers isotretinoin for severe acne, bringing costs down significantly. Without insurance, isotretinoin can be prohibitively expensive. Spironolactone generic is inexpensive, $10 to $30 per month, making it affordable. Oral contraceptives for hormonal acne range from $20 to $100 plus monthly without insurance, though many are quite affordable. Insurance typically covers at least some options. Professional treatments: chemical peels $150 to $300, laser $400 to $1,000 plus, microneedling $200 to $400, are expensive and insurance rarely covers them. However, they might be worth pursuing if home treatment's insufficient. Insurance coverage varies widely. Some insurances cover prescription acne treatments generously while others cover minimally. Checking your insurance coverage for your specific treatments helps plan. Dermatology visits cost $100 to $300 plus without insurance. Some dermatologists offer sliding scale fees for uninsured patients. Community health centers often provide affordable dermatology care. Affordable acne management strategies: start with over-the-counter treatments, use generic prescription medications if needed, ask dermatologists about patient assistance programs for expensive medications, consider community health center dermatology if cost is barrier, check insurance coverage before treatments. Many effective acne treatments are affordable. Cost shouldn't prevent access to basic acne treatment, though advanced professional treatments may be limited by budget. Guide 74. Traveling with acne and maintaining treatment consistency. Travel disrupts routines, and changes in water, climate, and environment sometimes affect acne. Planning ahead helps maintain acne treatment consistency while traveling. Packing acne treatments: bringing full-size bottles takes space and weight. Travel size containers, available at most pharmacies, help. Decanting products into smaller bottles also works. Ensure all liquids comply with airline regulations if flying. Jet lag affects sleep quality and can worsen acne through stress and hormonal disruption. Prioritizing sleep adjustment and jet lag management helps minimize acne worsening from travel. Different water quality in travel destinations affects skin. Hard water or heavily chlorinated water might irritate skin. Using bottled water for rinsing face, or adapting cleansing to account for different water, helps minimize water-related skin issues. Different climates affect acne. Traveling to humid climates from dry climates or vice versa might temporarily worsen acne as skin adjusts. Using moisture-appropriate products for the destination climate helps. Stress from travel worsens acne. Stress management during travel, exercise, meditation, sleep prioritization, helps manage stress-related acne worsening. Maintaining routine is important. Even if traveling, continuing your acne treatment routine helps maintain clarity. Making treatment part of your travel routine, like packing it with toiletries, helps ensure consistency. Some travelers experience travel acne from new environments, water, or stress despite normally clear skin. Understanding this is temporary and will resolve upon return helps maintain perspective. Professional treatments aren't practical while traveling. Continuing topical treatments and avoiding new triggering factors is realistic goal during travel. If traveling long-term, weeks or months, establishing local dermatology care if treatments need refilling helps maintain continuity. Guide 75. Acne in specific professions: pilots, surgeons, healthcare workers, and others. Certain professions have acne-promoting environmental factors. Understanding profession-specific acne factors allows appropriate prevention. Pilots and flight crew experience repeated altitude changes, cabin air pressure, dry air, and frequent travel jet lag, all acne-promoting factors. Additionally, time zone changes disrupt sleep and stress levels. These workers benefit from aggressive acne prevention and hydration strategies. Surgeons and healthcare workers wear masks for prolonged periods, creating occlusion and friction-related acne under masks. The pandemic increased mask-related acne awareness. Prevention includes mask breaks when possible, changing masks frequently, keeping skin under mask clean and dry, and using non-comedogenic products. Chefs and kitchen workers are exposed to heat, steam, and splashing from cooking, increasing sweat production and skin irritation. Heat exposure worsens acne. These workers need frequent face cleansing and good ventilation when possible. Outdoor workers, construction, landscaping, etc., experience sun exposure, heat, dirt, and sweat, multiple acne-promoting factors. Aggressive sun protection and sweat management are important. Office workers with high stress loads might experience stress-related acne. Stress management helps. Sports coaches and trainers are often in hot environments with sweat and frequent manual labor. Prevention strategies similar to athletes apply. Makeup artists and beauty professionals might have acne from product exposure or allergic reactions. Using quality, non-comedogenic products and maintaining clean equipment helps. Understanding your profession's specific acne-promoting factors allows targeted prevention. Many occupational acne factors can't be eliminated, can't stop wearing masks as healthcare worker, can't avoid heat as chef, but adapting treatments and prevention to account for occupational factors helps maintain clarity. Guide 76, Acne Myths and Misconceptions, Separating Fact from Fiction. Numerous myths about acne cause misinformation and sometimes harm. Understanding common myths helps you avoid misinformation affecting your treatment. Myth: acne results from poor hygiene. Fact: acne isn't caused by dirty skin or poor hygiene. Gentle cleansing is important, but over-cleansing worsens acne. Acne results from follicular occlusion, sebum production, bacteria, and inflammation, not dirty skin. Myth: chocolate causes acne. Fact: chocolate itself doesn't cause acne. However, high-sugar foods, which chocolate often contains, might worsen acne in some individuals through blood sugar and insulin effects. Myth: greasy foods cause acne. Fact: eating fatty foods doesn't directly cause acne through dietary fat transfer to skin. Excess calories from any source might contribute to inflammation and acne, but greasy foods specifically aren't acne-causing. Myth: acne will go away on its own eventually. Fact: some acne improves with age, but many people experience persistent acne requiring treatment. Waiting for spontaneous resolution wastes years. Myth: toothpaste treats acne. Fact: toothpaste isn't appropriate for acne and contains irritating ingredients. While older formulations sometimes contain benzoyl peroxide in tiny amounts, modern toothpastes shouldn't be used on skin. Myth: picking acne helps it heal. Fact: picking worsens acne, spreads bacteria, increases inflammation, and dramatically increases scarring risk. Never pick acne. Myth: sunlight cures acne. Fact: while temporary UV-induced drying might make acne appear better briefly, Sun exposure actually worsens acne long-term through inflammation and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Sunscreen is essential, not optional. Myth: all makeup causes acne. Fact: while some makeup clogs pores, many non-comedogenic cosmetics don't worsen acne. Appropriate cosmetic selection allows makeup use without acne worsening. Myth:
Welcome to this peaceful moment. Breathe deeply and let yourself relax. Today we're exploring double cleansing, a method that sounds like it might be too much, but is actually one of the gentlest, most effective ways to thoroughly cleanse your skin. Double cleansing originated in Korean skincare traditions and has become popular worldwide because it works beautifully. The concept is simple. Cleanse your face twice, but with two different types of cleansers that serve different purposes. Let's understand why double cleansing is effective. Throughout the day, your skin accumulates various substances. There's sebum, your skin's natural oil. There's sunscreen, which is often water resistant and designed to stay on your skin even through sweat. There's makeup if you wear it. There are environmental pollutants, tiny particles from car exhaust, industrial emissions, and other sources. All of these sit on your skin's surface. A single cleanse with a water-based cleanser might not remove all of this effectively, especially oil-based substances like sunscreen and makeup. This is where double cleansing shines. The first cleanse uses an oil-based cleanser. This breaks down and removes oil-based substances, sunscreen, makeup, excess sebum, and oil-soluble impurities. Oil dissolves oil. This is basic chemistry at work on your face. The second cleanse uses a water-based cleanser. This removes any remaining residue from the first cleanse, along with water-based impurities like sweat and water-soluble dirt. It leaves your skin truly clean without stripping. Together, these two cleanses provide thorough but gentle cleansing that a single cleanse often can't achieve. Let's walk through the double cleansing method step by step, slowly and mindfully. Start with dry hands and a dry face. This is important for the first cleanse. Apply your oil-based cleanser to your dry skin. You can use cleansing oil, cleansing balm, or micellar water designed for the first cleanse. Take your time with this step. Using gentle circular motions, massage the oil cleanser all over your face for at least 1 full minute. Focus on areas with more sunscreen or makeup, typically your forehead, nose, chin, and cheeks. Don't forget your hairline, jawline, and neck if you apply sunscreen or makeup there. This massage time is important. You're not just spreading product around, you're giving the oil time to break down the substances on your skin. This is a moment to slow down, to be present with yourself, to care for your face with intention and gentleness. If you wear eye makeup, pay special attention to your eye area. Use gentle motions to dissolve mascara and eyeliner. Oil-based cleansers are usually safe for eyes and very effective at removing stubborn eye makeup without harsh rubbing. Now, add a small amount of water to your face. The oil cleanser will begin to emulsify. It'll turn milky or cloudy. This is the cleanser binding with water, preparing to rinse away. Continue massaging briefly as you add more water. Rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water. Make sure all traces of the oil cleanser are removed. This might take more rinsing than you expect. That's okay. Be thorough but gentle. Pat your face lightly with a clean towel. Your skin should feel clean but not stripped. Some oil-based cleansers leave a slight soft feeling, which is fine. This will be addressed in the second cleanse. Now for the second cleanse, apply your regular water-based cleanser to your damp skin. This might be a gel cleanser, cream cleanser, or foam cleanser, whatever you normally use and what suits your skin type. Massage gently for 30 to 60 seconds. You're removing any remaining residue and giving your skin a final, complete cleanse. This second cleanse should feel easy because most of the heavy lifting was done by the first cleanse. Rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water. Pat dry gently. Your skin should now feel clean, fresh, and comfortable. Not tight, not oily, just clean. Now let's discuss choosing products for each step. For the first cleanse, you have several options. Cleansing oils are liquid oils that emulsify with water. They're effective and pleasant to use. Popular options include oils formulated with ingredients like rice bran oil, jojoba oil, or olive oil, often with emulsifiers added. Cleansing balms start as solid balms that melt into oil when warmed by your skin. They're convenient for travel and feel luxurious. They work just like cleansing oils. Micellar water can serve as a first cleanse, though it's less thorough than oils or balms for heavy sunscreen or makeup. It works well if you wear minimal products or prefer a lighter first cleanse. For micellar water, saturate a cotton pad and gently wipe across your face, using multiple pads until they come away clean. For the second cleanse, choose based on your skin type. Dry or sensitive skin benefits from cream cleansers or oiled milk cleansers. Normal to combination skin does well with gel cleansers. Oily or acne-prone skin might prefer a gentle foaming cleanser, though avoid anything that feels stripping. Now let's address common questions about double cleansing. Should everyone double cleanse? Not necessarily. If you don't wear sunscreen or makeup and you're not exposed to significant pollution, a single cleanse might suffice. However, most people in modern environments do benefit from double cleansing, at least in the evening. Should I double cleanse morning and night? Typically, double cleansing is a nighttime practice. In the morning, a single gentle cleanse is usually enough since you're only removing nighttime oil production and any products you applied before bed. However, if your skin is very oily in the morning, you could double cleanse then too. Will double cleansing dry out my skin? Not if done correctly. The key is using gentle products and not scrubbing hard. Double cleansing done gently is actually less drying than aggressive single cleansing because you're not having to scrub to remove stubborn products. Is double cleansing too much for sensitive skin? Not at all. Many people with sensitive skin find double cleansing gentler because they don't have to tug or rub to remove makeup and sunscreen. Choose fragrance-free, simple formulas for both cleanses. What if I have acne? Double cleansing can be excellent for acne-prone skin. Thorough but gentle removal of sunscreen, excess oil, and impurities helps prevent clogged pores. Just ensure your cleansers are non-comedogenic. Can I use regular face oil instead of cleansing oil? Not effectively. Regular face oils don't emulsify with water, so they won't rinse away cleanly. Use products formulated as cleansers that contain emulsifiers. Let's talk about the sensory experience of double cleansing, because this can transform it from a chore into a ritual you look forward to. As you massage the oil cleanser into your skin, notice the texture. Feel how it melts into oil if you're using a balm. Notice how your skin softens under your fingertips. This is a moment to connect with yourself, to show yourself care. Watch the transformation as you add water. the oil becoming milky. There's something satisfying about seeing the visual evidence of the cleansing process happening. Feel the freshness after rinsing, then the different texture of your water-based cleanser. Each step has its own character, its own purpose. Some people like to think of the first cleanse as removing the outside world from their face, the sunscreen that protected them, the makeup they wore, the city's pollutants. The second cleanse is cleaning the skin itself, addressing their own oil, their own skin's needs. This mental distinction can make double cleansing feel meaningful, a transition from the outside world to personal care, from protection mode to renewal mode. Let's address some technical details. The entire double cleansing process takes about 3 to 4 minutes. This might seem long compared to a quick face wash, but it's time well spent. You're ensuring your skin is truly clean, which means your subsequent skincare products can penetrate and work more effectively. Clean skin absorbs serums, treatments, and moisturizers better than skin with residual sunscreen or oil. So spending a few extra minutes on cleansing actually makes your other products work harder and deliver better results. For those concerned about water usage, you can be efficient with rinsing. Use cupped hands to splash water rather than letting the tap run continuously. A few splashes with adequate coverage is all you need. If you have very dry skin or are doing double cleansing in dry winter months, you might follow with a hydrating toner immediately after cleansing to add back moisture before your serums and moisturizer. This is optional, but can feel wonderful and prevent any tightness. As we come to the close of our time together, consider whether double cleansing might benefit you. If you wear sunscreen daily, which you should, double cleansing in the evening ensures it's completely removed. If you wear makeup, double cleansing makes removal effortless and complete. If you live in a city or polluted environment, double cleansing helps remove those accumulated particles. Even if you don't have these concerns, you might simply enjoy the ritual of double cleansing, the thoroughness of it, the way it...
Tap water or filtered tap water is typically adequate. Unless you have specific water quality concerns, tap water is fine. Some people promote alkaline water for acne, claiming it reduces inflammation. However, your stomach acid immediately neutralizes any pH changes from drinking alkaline water, so drinking alkaline water doesn't meaningfully change your body's pH or skin conditions. Alkaline water claims are largely marketing. Herbal teas and other beverages contribute to hydration alongside water. Coffee and other caffeinated beverages have mild diuretic effects but still contribute to daily hydration. However, excessive caffeine consumption can worsen acne through stress and inflammation, so while counting toward hydration, caffeinated beverages shouldn't dominate your fluid intake. Hydration from food contributes to overall hydration. Fruits and vegetables contain significant water. Eating water-rich foods like watermelon, cucumber, lettuce, and citrus fruits contributes to hydration alongside drinking water. Relationship between hydration and acne typically takes 2 to 4 weeks to manifest. Improving hydration from dehydrated state to properly hydrated state might improve acne noticeably. However, increasing hydration beyond adequate amounts typically doesn't further improve acne. The practical approach: drink enough water to maintain adequate hydration, pale yellow urine, no thirst, distribute intake throughout the day, use lukewarm water for cleansing, and if you have hard or highly chlorinated water concerns, consider filtering. Hydration is one component of comprehensive acne management but not a standalone cure. Guide 36, Gut Health, Microbiome, and Emerging Research on Gut-Skin Axis. Emerging research increasingly implicates gut health and microbiota composition in acne development. Understanding gut-skin axis mechanisms and implementing strategies to support gut health offers another angle for acne management. The gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria colonizing your digestive tract, influences systemic health including skin health. A healthy microbiome supports immune function, intestinal barrier integrity, nutrient absorption, and inflammation regulation. Microbiome dysbiosis, imbalanced bacterial composition, contributes to systemic inflammation, impaired immune function, and intestinal permeability, leaky gut, all of which correlate with worse acne. Several mechanisms link gut dysbiosis to acne. First, dysbiosis allows pathogenic bacteria to proliferate, producing lipopolysaccharides that trigger systemic inflammation. This systemic inflammation worsens acne. Second, dysbiosis compromises intestinal barrier integrity, allowing bacterial lipopolysaccharides and undigested proteins to enter circulation, further triggering inflammation and activating immune responses. Third, dysbiosis impairs production of short-chain fatty acids, butyrate, that support intestinal and immune health. Fourth, dysbiosis impairs estrogen metabolism in the gut, potentially contributing to hormonal acne in women. Several dietary factors contribute to dysbiosis. Excess sugar promotes pathogenic bacteria growth. Processed foods low in fiber and high in additives promote dysbiosis. Insufficient fiber intake results in inadequate short-chain fatty acid production. Excessive omega-6 polyunsaturated fat relative to omega-3 PUFA promotes inflammatory bacteria. Chronic stress, sleep deprivation, and certain medications, particularly antibiotics, also contribute to dysbiosis. Supporting gut health involves dietary modifications. Increasing fiber intake through whole grains, vegetables, legumes, and fruits promotes beneficial bacteria that produce short-chain fatty acids. Increasing omega-3 fatty acids relative to omega-6, eating more fish, walnuts, seeds, reducing processed food, supports beneficial bacteria. Consuming prebiotic foods, foods that feed beneficial bacteria, like asparagus, onions, garlic, and resistant starch supports beneficial bacteria growth. Fermented foods containing live bacteria provide probiotics supporting gut health. Yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, tempeh, and kombucha all contain beneficial bacteria. Regular consumption of fermented foods supports diverse microbiota. However, benefits are modest compared to overall diet quality and should supplement rather than replace dietary improvements. Probiotic supplements provide concentrated bacteria claimed to support microbiota. However, evidence for probiotic efficacy is mixed and varying. Some people benefit noticeably from specific probiotic strains, while others see no benefit. If interested in probiotics, choosing high-quality products with documented effective strains, like Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium species, and consulting your healthcare provider is reasonable. Probiotics for acne-specific benefit remain researched, not definitively proven. Avoiding unnecessary antibiotics protects microbiota. When antibiotics are necessary for infection, taking them is appropriate. However, demanding antibiotics for viral infections, which antibiotics don't treat, harms your microbiota unnecessarily. Using antibiotics only when truly needed protects long-term microbiota health. Managing stress supports microbiota health. Stress promotes dysbiosis through multiple mechanisms. Implementing stress management supports both gut and skin health through this mechanism. Adequate sleep supports microbiota health and is one of the highest impact microbiota interventions available. Most microbiota disruption occurs with sleep deprivation. Prioritizing 7 to 9 hours nightly supports microbiota health. Exercise supports beneficial microbiota diversity. Regular exercise promotes beneficial bacteria growth independently of diet. This is one of the many benefits of consistent exercise. Alcohol, particularly excessive consumption, harms microbiota. While occasional moderate alcohol consumption probably has minimal microbiota effects, chronic excess consumption disrupts microbiota significantly. Smoking harms microbiota, contributing another mechanism through which smoking worsens acne. Implications for acne management. While microbiota science is still emerging, supporting gut health through diet, fiber, whole foods, limited sugar, omega-3 support, probiotics potentially, though evidence is mixed, stress management, sleep, and exercise likely support skin health through multiple mechanisms including microbiota effects. These interventions support overall health beyond just acne, making them worthwhile even though direct acne benefit is still being researched. Guide 37, Hormonal Testing, Evaluation, and When to Pursue Endocrine Assessment for Acne. For women with hormonal acne, pursuing endocrine evaluation can identify underlying hormonal imbalances enabling targeted treatment. Understanding when hormonal testing is appropriate, which tests are relevant, and how to interpret results guides effective management. Hormonal acne patterns suggest hormonal involvement warranting evaluation. Acne appearing primarily on the jawline and chin, concentrated in the lower face, often indicates hormonal acne. Acne worsening cyclically around menstrual periods strongly suggests hormonal involvement. Adult acne onset, particularly after the teenage years, is often hormonal in many skincare products. While peptides aren't primary acne treatments, they support overall skin health and resilience. They're generally gentle and well tolerated. Include peptides in your routine for general skin support without expecting them to treat acne directly. Hyaluronic acid is a humectant that holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water, providing significant hydration. While it doesn't treat acne, maintaining proper hydration through hyaluronic acid improves skin function and barrier health. Using hyaluronic acid serums or moisturizers provides hydration support for acne-prone skin. Squalane is a lightweight oil that mimics skin's natural sebum without being comedogenic in most individuals. It provides hydration and lipid support for barrier function. Squalane is particularly useful for acne-prone skin that needs lipid support without the pore-clogging risk of heavier oils. A few drops of squalane can be added to moisturizer or serum for enhanced hydration. Niacinamide, vitamin B3, has multiple beneficial effects for acne-prone skin. It has mild antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, reduces sebum production, minimizes pore size, and strengthens the skin barrier. At 4 to 5% concentration in serums or moisturizers, used daily, niacinamide provides noticeable benefits. It's also gentle enough to use with other actives without concern. Alpha-lipoic acid is a powerful antioxidant that penetrates both water and lipid layers of skin. It reduces inflammation, supports barrier function, and has some evidence for acne reduction through anti-inflammatory mechanisms. Alpha-lipoic acid is typically used in serums at 5% concentration, applied daily. It's generally well tolerated but can cause mild irritation in very sensitive skin. Ferulic acid is a plant-derived antioxidant that works synergistically with vitamins C and E for enhanced antioxidant protection. Ferulic acid also has direct anti-inflammatory effects. It's commonly found in advanced serums and provides additional antioxidant support beyond vitamin C alone. Resveratrol is a potent antioxidant from plants like grapes. It reduces inflammation and has some antimicrobial properties. While not a primary acne treatment, it provides useful antioxidant support. Resveratrol is often combined with other antioxidants in advanced serums. Bakuchiol is a natural retinol alternative derived from the babachi plant. It provides retinol-like benefits including increased cell turnover, collagen stimulation, and anti-aging effects without being a true retinoid. Importantly, bakuchiol doesn't cause photosensitivity or irritation like retinoids, making it suitable for very sensitive skin or as an alternative for those who can't tolerate retinoids. For acne specifically, bakuchiol is less powerful than tretinoin or retinol, but provides useful cellular turnover support. Salicylic acid analogues include beta-hydroxy acids beyond standard salicylic acid. LHF, lipohydroxy acid, is similar to salicylic acid but slightly milder, making it suitable for sensitive skin. These salicylic acid analogues provide exfoliating benefits with potentially less irritation than standard salicylic acid. Azelaic acid, beyond its use for hyperpigmentation, has direct acne-fighting properties. At 10 to 15% concentration, azelaic acid has antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and anti-keratinizing effects. It's a versatile ingredient useful for acne, rosacea, and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation simultaneously. Botanical extracts like tea tree oil, witch hazel, and green tea have mild antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. While weaker than pharmaceutical actives, they provide supportive benefits. Many skincare products combine multiple botanical extracts for cumulative benefit. These are generally well tolerated, making them suitable for sensitive skin seeking some acne support without strong pharmaceutical actives. Retinaldehyde, also called retinol, is a retinoid intermediate between retinol and retinoic acid. It's slightly stronger than retinol but weaker and less irritating than tretinoin. For those finding tretinoin too strong or seeking stronger benefits than retinol provides, retinaldehyde is an excellent middle ground. It's increasingly available in advanced skincare products. Encapsulation technology makes some ingredients more stable or less irritating. Encapsulated retinol, for example, releases gradually over time, reducing irritation while maintaining effectiveness. Similarly, encapsulated vitamin C remains stable longer and is less irritating than non-encapsulated forms. Time-release technology delivers ingredients gradually rather than all at once. This reduces initial irritation while providing extended benefits. Some treatments use time release to deliver benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid gradually throughout the day. Polyhydroxy acids, PHAs, like gluconolactone and galactose are gentler exfoliants than AHAs and BHAs. PHAs have larger molecular structures that penetrate more slowly, making them suitable for sensitive skin or those who can't tolerate standard exfoliants. They provide exfoliating benefits with less irritation. Using cosmeceuticals strategically enhances your acne regimen. For example, you might use salicylic acid for exfoliation, benzoyl peroxide for bacterial control, then add niacinamide serum for sebum control and barrier support, followed by a hyaluronic acid serum for hydration and a moisturizer with peptides for skin support. This multi-ingredient approach addresses multiple aspects of skin health. However, avoid the trap of skincare complexity. More products don't automatically mean better results. Focus on core treatments: cleanse, treat with proven actives, moisturize, protect, then add supportive ingredients. A simple routine with proven actives beats a complex routine with unproven ingredients. Guide 28: Acne and Mental Health, Psychological Impact and Management Strategies. Acne's psychological and emotional effects are profound and often underestimated. Understanding acne's mental health impact and implementing strategies to manage the psychological component is essential for overall well-being during acne treatment. The psychological burden of acne is real and significant. Studies consistently demonstrate that acne causes depression, anxiety, reduced self-esteem, and social withdrawal in many sufferers. This burden is disproportionate to acne's physical severity. Even mild acne can cause substantial psychological distress, while severe acne might cause less psychological impact in individuals with resilient self-image. Visible acne, particularly on the face, affects how others perceive you and how you believe others perceive you. This perception, whether accurate or not, influences social interactions and self-confidence. Many acne sufferers report avoiding social situations, dating, or professional opportunities due to acne-related anxiety. Some experience body image disturbance and depression stemming from acne. The unpredictability of acne exacerbates psychological distress. Not knowing when breakouts will occur, having acne that doesn't respond to treatment despite best efforts, and experiencing setbacks after progress all contribute to frustration, helplessness, and depression. The search for the right treatment becomes emotionally exhausting. Acne's psychological impact justifies aggressive medical treatment even for acne that isn't technically severe by dermatological standards. If acne causes significant psychological distress, depression, or anxiety affecting quality of life, treatment should be pursued regardless of how many lesions you have. Your mental health is a legitimate reason for professional acne treatment. Several psychological strategies help manage acne-related distress. Cognitive reframing involves recognizing and challenging negative thoughts about acne. Rather than, "everyone will think I'm disgusting because of my acne," reframe to,